Welcome, welcome to the check-in report. I am your humble and gracious host, True and Living, and I'm here to ask the question, ladies and gentlemen. Did Usher Raymond, did he violate, desecrate the sanctity of marriage when he took the stage on the 58th Super Bowl halftime performance? A couple of celebrities. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into the whole, kit and caboodle here. Did Usher violate? Bootsy, little Bootsy, we need you to come to the table. Javante Tank Davis, we need you to come to the Davis. There are men claiming that Usher violated Swizz Beatz' marriage with the beautiful Alicia Keys. Did he do such a thing? We're here to talk about it. Let's get right into it. Let's put them on the screen. You see Usher and the beautiful Alicia Keys all booed up at the halftime performance. Do you think that it was warranted? Do you think that, Usher, overstepped his boundaries a bit? Me personally, this is just my opinion. This is just my humble opinion. I think that we got a lot of men that suffer from insecurity. They can't stand to see their life, their girl or their wife next to another man. And whether she be a performer, whether she be a singer, whether she's working a 9 to 5. There's men that suffer from insecurities. Here Alicia Keys, she's here to just get some exposure for the Super Bowl. She wants, more streams on on Spotify and Apple Music. She wants more eyes on whatever she's got going on, whether it be shows or products. And you got some hating Negroes, some hating men that are hating on the woman, or rather hating on Usher, just because he, gave her an opportunity to get some eyes on her. Now let's get to the first individual. And we're gonna do a deep in-depth of these individuals as well, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna do a deep dive on these men that were hating on Usher Raymond for, giving Alicia Keys a look here. Now let's get to, let me see, who we getting to first? Let me see, who should we get to first? Let me see. Why can't I pick it up on here? Y'all give me a second here. Hold on. That was Swiss. Let me see. What's this right here? Okay, now this is Javante Take Davis. This is what Javante Take Davis said here on his comment. Let's see what he was saying about Usher in the halftime performance. Another insecure guy. He said Usher would have been on his way to the hospital as I write this if I was Swiss. This is what he said. Another insecure male, hating on Usher. All Usher did was give Alicia Keys a layup. All he did was, hey Alicia, come on the stage with me, let's do our hits. He even let Alicia Keys do one of her songs. He wasn't even like jacking it, like, oh, I'm only gonna do the song with me and Alicia on it. No, he let Alicia get a look. But here, Javante Davis, you ain't giving Alicia Keys no look. You're not calling Alicia Keys to be on one of your boxing programs, or have you come out with, doing Falling or whatever, one of her songs. You ain't looking out for Alicia Keys get her bag, but here you are hating because Alicia and Usher did a little performative performance where they was interacting, and that's what it was, ladies and gentlemen. It was an interactive performance. When you're on the stage with someone and you're doing a song, you're being interactive. You're playing off one another. You may, if you're performing with a woman, you may grab her hand. You may do a little dance with her, grab her by the hips. It's all performative, especially if it's a song about you loving one another or you caring about one another or you having a relationship with one another. If the song is like that, you're going to play into the emotionalism of the song. It's all performative. But here you have insecure men, and we're going to get into the history of these men, and we're going to show you why they're insecure. We're going to show you why they have these, insecurities and why they act this way. We're gonna get into Tank Davis's history very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. But let me get into another guy, Little Boosie. Let's put Little Boosie on. Here we go, Little Boosie. He said, "Enough is enough, Usher Raymond. Enough is enough, Usher Raymond. Bro, you need to apologize to Swizz. She married my bro. I know that wasn't planned. He's acting like this wasn't performative. Listen, Boosie, we know you never seen a stage with that many eyes on it. You're used to the nightclubs and the dirty section of Louisiana. They're not even checking people when they come in the doors. You're used to that. You're used to, a couple, probably like 100, 200 in there in the nightclub, sweaty, alcohol fueled, maybe somebody busting off the ratchet outside after the club is over with. That's what Boosie's used to. He's not used to those stadiums. You're not used to those Super Bowl crowds. Usher is. So when he's on that stage, he's performative. It's all a performative piece. But you trying to act like Usher is just some womanizer, and he's just like, doing these women wrong, and or like he's like, Alicia Keys was all performative for her. Now let's get to Swizz Beatz. Swizz Beatz. He had to come at these dudes, because these dudes, these dudes are very insecure. Very insecure about what's going on. They so worried about what's going on in Swizz Beatz relationship. They so enamored what's going on with Swizz Beatz love life. He had to set them straight. Salute to Trenches. I see Trenches is in the building. I see Trenches is checked in. Salute to Trenches. But Swizz Beatz had to, ultimately set these dudes straight, because they were just running off at the mouth, acting like Swizz Beatz didn't know what was going on, like Swizz Beatz don't, he ain't the head of his house, and he ain't putting his foot down, and he ain't hitting it right, and he ain't, they tried to play my man Swizz. Swizz had to let these dudes know, y'all talking about the wrong thing. Y'all don't see that amazing dress? He's bigging up his wife, covering up the entire stadium. Tonight's performance was nothing but amazing. And I agree. With two amazing giants. Congrats to Usher and my love, Alicia Keys. That song is a classic. You talk about my boo. We don't do the negative vibes on this side. We make history. Go see Giants. Brooklyn Museum. It's open until July. Blessing. Salute to Swizz Beatz. Bigging up his wife. Bigging up his wife, and letting you dudes know, like, listen, man, all that negative energy, and don't think I forgot. We're gonna get into the Javante Take Davis, and we're gonna get into Boosie. These are two men. Neither one of them are married. Neither one of them have ever been in a successful relationship that we can think of, that we can go to, that we could use as an example. But here they are trying to, tell Swizz what to do with his marriage, and Swizz, you need to check Usher and yada yada yada. Like Swizz don't know what's going on in his home. Like he ain't the head of his house. How dare they? How dare they? Now, should we get into let's get into Boosie. Let's get into Boosie first. Little Boosie Woozy. Let's get into Boosie. Now, let's show you how little Boosie, let's see how little Boosie treats his women. Because he's sitting up here, talking crazy. Like, you're dancing with the wife and she's married, bro, and yada, yada, yada. Let's see how Little Boosie treats his woman, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how he treats his woman. Let's get into it. Let's play this video. Let's take a gander at this video. Let's see how Little Boosie treats his woman. This is a police stop. This is when Little Boosie got stopped by the police. You know, he's always getting jammed up by the police. You know, never learned his lesson, man. In and out of jail his whole life. Ain't learned his lesson yet. He's on his way to his 50s. Man is almost 50s and still a jailbird. It's sad. It's very sad. But let's see what he said about the black woman. Let's see how he treats his black queen. Let's get into it.
Control pills or something for my, you know, can't get pregnant for me. Yeah, I got a lot of hoes in my house right now.
He's saying he got a lot of hoes in his house right now.
Yeah, I got like 35 hoes in my house right now. If anybody wants they, let me know.
Let me stop right there. Little Boosie is soliciting sex. For the cops to indulge in. This is how he treats his queen. You know, he's not bigging up a black woman. He's not, you know, putting a black woman on a pedestal. Salute to Sinclair. I see Sinclair's checked into the building. Salute to Sinclair. He's not putting a black woman on a pedestal like Swizz Beatz. Salute to Swizz Beatz. He's not, you know, putting a black woman, bigging her up, giving her positive vibes. You know, not playing into the negative vibes and the negative, thoughts. He's bigging up his woman. What is Boosie doing? He's over here trying to solicitate sex on cops. He's over here trying to tell cops, hey, let me get out of these cuffs. I got 35 hoes at my house and y'all can sleep with any one of them. That's what he's doing. He's not bigging up a black woman. What is he doing? Come on, Boosie. Where is your black queen that performed at the Super Bowl? Where is your black queen on stage? Where is your black queen? You over here trying to check Swizz Beatz like Swizz Beatz ain't the head of his house. You over here 50 years old. You still ain't married to a woman. You still ain't, you know, committed to a woman. You ain't got a queen that you can big up. You ain't got a wife that you can big up. But here you are telling Swizz what to do with his woman. Telling Swizz, oh, you need to check her, man. You need to check her. You need to check Usher. You need to put Usher in a headlock for going on the Super Bowl stage and dancing with your wife. Boosie, what are you talking about, bro? You're almost half a century years old. He's almost 50. If you guys don't know, little Boosie, he's almost 50 years old. You're almost half a century trying to solicitate police officers to come to your house to sleep with women that you have there. Come on, Boosie. Just stop it. Just stop it. Stop the bamboozling and stop the shucking and jiving. Just stop it. Stop it. Now let's get to Javante Take Davis, because you know he had to run his mouth off. You know he ran his mouth off saying, "Oh, if I was Swizz Beatz, I'll send Usher to the hospital. I'll do this and I'll do that." Let's get into Javante Take Davis. You know, here it is. Here we go. Let's get into Javante Take Davis. Take Davis, boxing champ Javante Take Davis. Arrested for what? For what, ladies and gentlemen? For what? Let me zoom in on that. Let me, just in case you guys, you ain't get your glasses back from lens crafters. Let me zoom in on that. Boxing champ Javante Take Davis arrested for what? Domestic violence. Wow. So pretty much, it's safe to say, Javante Take Davis, you know, if your woman was on stage, you know, and she was a singer, you know, she was doing something with an R&B singer, she was enjoying herself, and it was all performative. It's safe to say that you would put hands on the guy. You put hands on her too, huh? Because you got arrested for it. I mean, it's safe to say that, you know, anybody that goes on stage with your woman, or anybody that's next to your woman, you're going to put hands on a dude and you're going to put hands on a girl. It would be safe to say that, in my opinion. I mean, to me, this is just my opinion, right? Hear me out. This is just my opinion. You know, you got two dudes here that, like Swizz Beatz said, feed into the negative energy. But what it really is insecurity. These are insecure men. These are two insecure men. Here, Alicia Keys, she's just working a gig. She probably known Usher for the better half of a decade. They had this big song back in 2004, and she just wants to, get some, people to come out to her concerts, get some people to click her songs on the streaming sites. And here you got insecure dudes mad just because she's on a Super Bowl stage with Usher Raymond. Get over it. Stop being so dang insecure over absolutely nothing. It was performative. She was on there to do a show. She was on there to, for a look. Usher really gave her a look. That's what it was about. Trencher says Javante is just looking for a way to stay relevant. I agree. He just want to be in the news. Does he got any fights coming up, Trenches? Who's he supposed to fight next? He got any fights coming up? Haven't heard nothing about him on the fighting scene. Maybe he's just trying to do that just to, just to stay relevant in the boxing scene. I haven't heard any new fights coming up with him. Maybe that's why. He just want to keep his name relevant in the boxing circle. But let's get to what Gilly the Kid said. I think what Gilly the Kid said was quite eloquent, what he said in terms of this whole situation. Let me see if I have it pulled up. Oh, this is not it. Oh, this is it. Here we go. Let's see what Gilly the Kid was saying on this topic. Why is it not playing? Hold on.
Dog, your girl cheated on you with a regular raggedy nigga from the east side of Detroit and you took her back. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You forgot the time you caught your woman with the piece in her mouth with the raggedy nigga from North Philly and you took her back.
That's a fact. That's a fact. A lot of these dudes is talking about, if that was my girl, I would have did this and I would have did that. But I mean, come on now. A lot of y'all simp dudes, y'all took that girl back. She had the piece in her mouth. He ain't lying. Caught your girl cheating. Trencher says, and how do many insecure men can comment on Usher, but Swizz Beatz wasn't even worried about it? And you also say, nah, he doing that because the other fighters have fights coming up. The Spanish guy and the other one, Floyd, trains. Yeah, he's probably just doing that to Javante Take Davis. He's talking about. He's probably just doing that to stay relevant in the boxing circles, trying to keep his name out there because nobody's talking about Javante Take Davis right now. Nobody's talking about, so he's trying to keep his name out there in the boxing circles. But what Gilly is saying is true. There's a lot of insecure dudes. A lot of these insecure dudes. You took your girl back for doing less. Your girl. You simp dudes out there. Your girl been cheating on you. Your girl, she laid up with some other dude. You know good and well your girl ain't no good. You still take her back. But you over here talk about, well, if that was my girl, if my girl was Alicia Keys and she was up there with Usher, I'd have a problem with it. Dog, stop it. You took your girl back and she had the piece in her mouth, man. Let's keep it a buck.
These niggas ain't even Usher and you're talking about, if that was my girl, your woman out here fucking Buster Raymond. And you taking them back.
I agree.
What are you talking about? All you dudes is showing how sensitive y'all is and how insecure y'all is. That's what y'all do.
I agree.
Y'all forget your girl fucked Buster Raymond and you took her back.
I agree. You got these guys talking about, and listen, we know Usher has the stigma because I got him on stage here. He's with Jessica Alba right here in this clip. He goes on all of these different stages and serenades these women. That's what his thing is. But it's all performative. It's all performative. Usher don't want these women. I just saw Usher's about to get married to this new girl. Usher don't want these women. But it's all performative. You got to come out there and you got to do something. If your gig, if your whole stick is, you're this womanizer and you got all these women on you and you're this, R&B superstar like Usher is, you got to keep up appearances. The man is about to get married, but he knows, listen, I got to keep up appearances for these. I got to bring all these celebrity women to the show and I got to act like I'm simping over them. And I just can't get enough of them. He didn't want Keke Palmer. You see, you know what I mean? Come on, he didn't want Keke Palmer. Now he might have wanted Jessica Alba. I ain't gonna lie, Jessica Alba he might have wanted, but he didn't want Keke Palmer, man. He was just keeping up appearances, and then when it all like, you know, hit the fan, and when it was when Keke was going through all that nonsense with her boyfriend, you know, and it was all over the news, of course he jumped at the chance of being in that video. But Usher's about to get married. He ain't worried about these women. He ain't got time to be dealing with these women. But you know, if your whole gimmick is you're this, you know, R&B superstar, which Usher is, R&B, he's an R&B superstar. Usher is an R&B icon. If that's your whole gimmick, then you got to play into the gimmick. Your gimmick is an R&B superstar, so you have to play into the gimmick. You know, you got to grab the celebrity women and dance with them on stage. That's your gimmick. But you got, you know, all these insecure dudes talking about, if that was my girl, I wouldn't have her doing that. I wouldn't have her doing that. Like, dog, stop it, bro. If your girl was Alicia Keys, you'd be up there opening doors, sucking toes. If she got on stage with Usher and he started gyrating on her, you would just have to eat it, bro. Cause your wife is a superstar. What you gonna tell your wife? Your wife is bringing home all the bacon. You gonna tell your wife, oh nah, you can't go on stage with Usher. You ain't doing that. She gonna look at you like you at your rabbit ass mind. You gonna tell me I can't go on stage with Usher? What are you talking about? Nigga? I gotta pay the mortgage. Are you gonna pay the mortgage? No. So I mean, you know, I just think. And, you know, the sad part about this whole thing, I want to speak about it. The sad thing about this whole thing, because you got all these insecure men bringing this to light, talking about this. The whole sad thing about this whole thing was Usher put on a incredible performance. That was an incredible performance. You know, he had a little bit of mic issues at the beginning of the performance, but the show was incredible. You know, in terms of him performing, incredible. You know, but you got all these insecure men talking about, oh, if that was my wife, I wouldn't let her be on stage with him and yada. You're like, what are you talking about, bro? King of salute to King of Dragon, them TV, salute to you, sir. He says it's too many insecure men nowadays. Check in. It's ridiculous. I agree. The insecurity is just out of control. It's like, dog, like. Your girl is and I want to also salute Swizz Beatz for not falling into the nonsense, because Swizz Beatz understand, like, yo, my wife is an R&B superstar. My wife goes on stage, and if she's on stage with Usher, of course she's got it's performative. So you know what it is, bro. You know what it is, King of Dragon. You know what it really is. Boosie, dudes like Boosie, they never been stadium status. You know, Boosie, he don't know how to rock a stage, right? He knows how to rock a 300 capacity building somewhere in a dusty club in Louisiana. That's what he knows how to rock. He don't know how to rock a stadium. 300, 30,000 plus, 20,000 plus, 40,000 plus. He don't know how to rock that type of stage, because he ain't never did it. He ain't stadium status. You know, here you have two artists right here. These are stadium status artists. They understand when you're on that stage, it's all performative. You gotta when you're singing these love songs, when you're singing these songs, it's all performative. You have to play into one another. You have to grab the female R&B superstar by the hand and sing to her and grab on her waist and hug her from the back. It's all performative. It's all performative. It's all to play into the show. They're giving, all the fans a great show. That's what it is. Trencher says Swizz Beatz definitely needs a hand clap. Excuse me. He definitely needs a hand clap for not exploding like everybody wants him to. And that's what they wanted him to do. I agree, Trencher. They wanted him to, fly off and unhinged. They wanted Swizz Beatz to be the next, Keke Palmer's boyfriend, where he's like, on Twitter or on Facebook or on, Instagram shading his wife. Oh, if you're married and you're on stage with Usher, he's hugging you from the back. They wanted they wanted Swizz Beatz to play into that, misnomer of, if you're married, because that's what Keke Palmer's boyfriend did. I think his name is Darius. He got on Twitter and started shading his wife, and I'm not saying that Darius was wrong, because Keke Palmer was a little bit extra. Here you are, Keke Palmer is not Alicia Keys. That's for one. For two, Keke Palmer, sometimes you got to sit down as a woman. Sometimes you got to sit down, you wasn't on stage. This wasn't a performative piece. It was for Usher, but it wasn't for you. Keke Palmer, she violated, in my opinion. That's an example of a woman violating. But in terms of what Alicia did, she got on that stage and she held herself with grace and honor. She went up there. She didn't do nothing wrong, in my opinion. She's up there, she went up there to get some views for whatever she got going, whatever, if she's working on an album or if she's working on a concert tour, she wants more streams for her music. That's what she went up there for. She ain't not up there for, she ain't trying to do nothing romantic with Usher Raymond. She just up there to get her bag, And you got all these insecure men, saying, Swizz Beatz should have did that. What was Swizz Beatz gonna do? Swizz Beatz understands that his wife is a superstar. His wife is Alicia Keys, man. He's not married to one of these ragamuffins you dudes be talking to, like LL Cool J said, I need an around the way girl. He ain't married to one of these around the way girls. He's married to a superstar. Know what I mean? Trencher says, now I see why they wanted to get Kevin Samuels out of here, because he was bringing back a little bit of hope for men in the generation. Yeah, man, they got rid of all of them. They got rid of all of the Manosphere guys. They got rid of Kevin Samuels. They got rid of Andrew Tate. They got rid of Fresh and Fit. They got rid of all of them. And like I said, I did a whole video about it while I was talking about how they got rid of all of those men that were really giving men to, because, listen, all of them are flawed individuals. Nobody's perfect. Andrew Tate, Kevin Samuels, Fresh and Fit, none of them are perfect. They're all flawed individuals. But at the end of the day, a lot of the things that they were telling men were good things to tell men. They were telling men to be goal-oriented, to stop chasing women, chase your dreams, chase the things you want in life. Stop chasing women. Stop making women the priority. Make yourself the priority. They were giving men things that they needed. Now, did they say some things that may have been a little bit gray area? Sometimes, like I said, they were flawed individuals. But at the end of the day, I think the general message, the overall message was a good message. But, you got, beta males like, Adam Ross, Aiden Ross, Kai Cenat, Speed, all of these streamers, they're the manosphere now. That's who young men are looking up to, like, the 13, 14, 16-year-old boys and the 18-year-old boys coming of age, like, they looking up to them now. Because they got rid of Kevin Samuels, they got rid of Kevin Samuels, Andrew Tate, they got rid of them all. But yeah, a lot of men, it reeks of insecurity, man. And let me say this, like, when you got a wife or a girlfriend that is a boss chick, I'm gonna break this down. Let me take some time with this. I like to break things down sometimes. Let me give you guys some edutainment, right? When you got a wife or a girlfriend that is a bona fide boss chick, right? Bona fide, meaning she brings home the bacon. She knows how to make a bag, right? and let's say your woman is more up than you. She's more up. She makes more money than you. She's more of prominence than you. She's up, right? You got to play your position, right? Now, that doesn't mean that your role as a man is diminished. That doesn't mean that you're not the man of the house. You're still the man of the house. You're still over her. But the reality is she's a boss chick. You got to play your position. You need to be opening up them doors. When y'all hop out that car, you need to run over to the other side, open up that car door. You need to get those bags. You need to fall in position. If she's been at work 10 hours making that bag, and she's making premium money, and ain't nobody there to wash the kids and wash the clothes, you need to get in that laundry room and wash those clothes and get those Pampers and wipe the babies behind and take care of what you gotta take. You gotta play your position. That doesn't mean that she should treat you like an errand boy or like you're still the man of the house. You're still the man of that relationship, right? But if you got a boss chick, you gotta play your position when you got a boss chick. You know, a lot of you dudes, you know, you'll find a boss chick and, you know, you'll be so insecure that your woman is so up, or your woman is so, you know, making so much more than you, or got things so higher than you, that it'll make you so insecure. What are you insecure about? You've won. You found a woman of value. You found a valuable woman that has a successful career, a successful job. She's an asset to your life. She's not hurting you in any form or fashion. Now, listen, if she's disrespecting you and belittling you as a man, then that's different. But if she's adding quality to your life and she's a valued asset to your life and helping you build a home, helping you build a legacy, bringing something to the table, because a lot of women ain't bringing nothing to the table. If she's doing all of that, you've won, my nigga. You've won. Why are you insecure? Why are you so butthurt that your girl is on stage with Usher? She's winning. Usher didn't violate her. Usher didn't bend her over and start, hitting her with the sexy red and start, he didn't violate her. It was all performative. He didn't violate her. He didn't violate her. It was all performative, bro. King of Dragon, salute to you. He says, good point. These fellas nowadays don't know how to play their position no more. I agree. Exactly. You gotta play your position. When you got a boss chick, you gotta play your position, because after let's be real. You wanna pick a girl, right? And this is for any men that's dating, dealing with different women. You wanna pick a woman that has things going in life. You don't wanna pick a girl, and this is where a lot of young men fall short, because they pick the girl that got the body, the face, and all of the above. What you need to be going for is a woman that has something to bring to the table, ladies and gentlemen. You need to mess with the woman. Now, listen, I'm not saying you should just, mess with a girl that's, got a face like Planet of the Apes and a body like a laundry bag, but she got a high paying job. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you should be dealing with women that have something to bring to the table. Deal with a woman that wants to help you. Like, let's say you may not be up in life right now. You may be trying to get to that level. If you take on a woman that has things going for herself, she can help you. She could give you opportunities. She could put you in the right places, put you in those right doors. She could be a valued asset to your life. But, a lot of men, they suffer from insecurities. They'll deal with that woman that's more successful than them, and they'll feel belittled. Not because the woman is making them feel belittled, or the woman is saying things or doing things that make them feel belittled. It's just that he's so insecure about her success. He's just so insecure about she's more up than him. Stop being insecure, man. Take the help. Take the help. She's there to, a woman's role in life is to be a helpmate. That's what, that's what women, respectfully, that's what women were created for. Women were created to be helpmates for men. That's on a biblical standpoint, right? Women were created to be, a helpmate to help men, to help them with whatever they got going on. Now, here you have a woman that's a successful woman, career-driven woman that's making more money than you. She's a helpmate to you. She's helping you. She's coming into your life, helping you with whatever you got going on, bringing that added value to your life. Why are you so insecure because your woman is a superstar? Trencher says, now what Usher did to Nicki Minaj last night, smacking her on the butt, was definitely disrespectful. I didn't see that. He smacked her on the butt. Well, listen, Nicki Minaj is Queen's trash. So, I mean, Alicia Keys has a little bit more value to her, just in my opinion. Alicia Keys, she holds herself with a little bit more grace and honor than, Nicki Minaj. I mean, she is married to a predator, if we want to be honest here. Churches also says, unless they run across a woman that's insecure of a man getting a little bit of step ahead, then you have a problem. Listen, man, if you're dating a woman that is more successful than you, you need to play your position in life. Play your position. If she wants you to take care of the kids and stay home, take care of the kids and stay home. She wants you in that laundry room, washing panties. Play your position. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you men this. This is for all you men out there that are watching. Salute to you guys in the clouds. What would you rather? Would you rather be in a mansion, right? With Ferraris and Bugattis outside the mansion, right? Gold sinks in the house, central air, while your woman is making millions and millions of dollars on a private jet, right? And you're in that mansion, taking care of your kids, changing the diapers, doing the laundry or whatever. Would you rather do that, right? And keep in mind, your chick is a boss chick and she's bad. She's a boss chick and she's bad. Or would you rather mess with one of these little chicken heads from around the way, the round the way girls? I need an around the way girl. Keep in mind, she works at McDonald's. She works at McDonald's, but she used all the money on herself. She used the money on getting her hair done. She wants child support from you, or she wants money from you every time. She never has two pennies to rub together. And she's just bringing you down in life. She's a nice looking girl too. She's not bad, but she's a nice looking girl too. And y'all in a rinky dink apartment, Section 8, and y'all got government assistance. Would you rather be with the boss chick in the mansion, or would you rather be in a roach infested apartment with your girlfriend on Section 8? What would you rather do? Me personally, I'd rather be with the woman in the mansion. I'd rather take care of the baby, do the diapers, do the laundry. I'd rather do that. I'm gonna play my position. If you want the chick at McDonald's in the Section 8 apartment, that's you. You can have that. I'm gonna take the mansion. I'm gonna take the woman in the mansion with the gold sinks and the Ferraris outside. I'll take that life. You can have the chick at McDonald's. You can have that. I don't want that. I'm gonna play my position. Play your position. You're gonna miss out on your blessing. Don't let the insecurity get just because your woman is up. She's adding value to your life. She's adding an overall quality to your life. But dudes like Boosie, dudes like Javante Tank Davis, clearly they're insecure about that, because you got one dude who's almost a half a century years old. Little Boosie is 40 plus. He's almost a half a century years old. Still, got women half his age, that are women of the night, soliciting, they're prostitutes. He got them running across his house. and trying to set up, little interactions with him and the police, with them and the police. Then you got Javante Take Davis, who was putting hands on his wife, backhanding her. Like, these are not dudes you should be listening to. These are not, if I'm gonna get relationship advice from someone, I'm gonna take the relationship advice from Swizz Beatz. Swizz Beatz is in a quality relationship with a woman that's righteous, or a woman that holds herself with grace. She's not. I don't see Alicia Keys out here twerking like Nicki Minaj or one of these, female rappers. I don't see her half naked everywhere. Alicia Keys, she holds herself with grace. If I'm gonna take relationship advice from anybody, it'll be Swizz Beatz. I'm definitely not gonna take no relationship advice from no Javante Take Davis, who's putting hands on his woman, or Little Boosie, who got, who's still soliciting women of the night, and he's almost half a century years old. That's just my opinion, though. That's just my opinion. That's just how I feel about the whole situation. That's how I feel about the whole kerfluffle here. But the moral of this is don't be an insecure man. Don't let your insecurities block your blessings. You might be able to meet that woman that's a quality woman, but your insecurities will block you from building a legacy with her, building something special with her. Don't let your insecurities do that to you. Grow from it. Be better. Churcher says Swizz Beatz seems like he's a man that's on his purpose. Exactly. I agree. I think he's a man on his purpose as well. But ultimately, that's what I think about the whole story about, people saying that, oh, Usher, he violated, he did this, and Usher he didn't violate her. He was he was doing a little too much with his hands. He did kind of slap Alicia Keys on the hip somewhere at some point. But I didn't see him slap her butt, or like everybody saying. He hugged her from the back, and that was about it. I mean, it was all performative. It was all, it was all right. It was performative at the end of the day. So I'll let it slide. But listen, man, stop being insecure, man. If your woman is up, you got a valuable woman, you got a woman that's, upgrading the quality of your life, you need to take hold of that. You need to, protect that. You need to play your position in life as a man. If your woman is more up, play your position. But ultimately, shout out to all the moms, shout out to Trencher, shout out to Sinclair, shout out to King of the Dragon. Salute to him, sir. Salute to you. Salute to everybody that's in the clouds right now. I just want to come in and talk about this story, this whole kerfluffle. Did Usher Raymond violate at the Super Bowl 58? I personally think no, he did not violate. But salute to you guys. I'll see you guys another stream. Hope you guys have been entertained as well as enlightened. I'll see you guys another stream another time. We out of here, man. It's the check-in report. Coming at you live and direct. We out. Repping the road, foreign status with my name and they toes. These studies announce me honestly, put the seat back.